Executive Director's Message by Donald D. Overton, Jr. Two photos accompany this issue's Executive Director's Message. The first of the two is the usual thumbnail image rendition of Don Overton with a faint smile. The picture is similar to that of Aaron McConnell previously mentioned, with the same BVA shirt and the same image background. Again, there is no photo caption. The second of the two photos consists of a front, full-length view of Don using a white cane as he walks along the red brick sidewalk near BVA National Headquarters. He is wearing dark glasses and a BVA golf shirt and baseball cap. Although he is walking in a shaded area, the distant background reveals a bright, sunny day. In the immediate background behind Don is a large tree. Parked cars as well as moving vehicles, including a dump truck, appear on the road next to him at his left. The Executive Director's message starts with the following. Despite the hectic days and weeks that we experienced this summer as a staff in preparing for BVA's first ever virtual national convention, which was our 76th annual gathering since 1946, the educational sessions and meetings were productive, enjoyable, and at times uplifting for us at BVA National Headquarters. We hope that those who registered and participated in the convention had similar sentiments as the week closed out. We invite those who were not able to attend to view as many of the recorded Zoom sessions as possible on BVA's YouTube channel. For the time being, and barring something unforeseen, we plan to have those recordings available for viewing for several months to come. Links to specific sessions will also be posted on bva.org. As rewarding as we found the virtual convention experience, we turn excitedly now to the planning for next year. An in-person 77th National Convention celebration at the Hyatt Regency Capitol Hill Hotel in our nation's capital, August 22 through 26, 2022. We anticipate still heavy lifts and many logistical moving pieces in that planning process, much like we experienced this year. We nevertheless look forward to it. In the meantime, we must focus also on some additional important dates and events on the horizon. To make the events meaningful, we should approach them with our own personal challenges and perspectives in mind. Because we live in a visual world made totally for people who can see, we who are totally without sight, or who are legally blind with some remaining sight, deal every day with new uphill climbs. Once conquered, there are invariably others that are placed before us shortly thereafter. In my own case, I face challenges and obstacles as I navigate not only crowded spaces indoors, but also sidewalk, street crossings, and outdoor diners during my walk home from BVA National Headquarters each evening on the busy streets of Alexandria, Virginia. At any point during that walk, I can rather easily run into an unexpected obstacle that would be obvious to a sighted person. It has happened before, and it will happen again. Sometimes it is not pleasant, and once in a while, it is even a bit dangerous. One of the vitally important mobility tools for me, a key to my independence and a symbol of that advanced independence, is the long, slender object that can be pointed forward to detect a potential hazard and with which we are all now familiar. Although the blind and visually impaired have used similar traveling aids throughout history, the white cane, as we know it today, has only been around since 1921. Technology and better materials continue to make it more effective in determining steps, unlevel pavement, and obstacles. National White Cane Safety Day, designated in 1964 to be commemorated every October 15th, is an opportunity to educate the seeing public about this vitally important tool and the etiquette that can maximize its effectiveness for a blind person. We join hands with our sister organizations in promoting the best ways to assist the blind and visually impaired in all walks of life. Using the appropriate COVID-19 protocols, I hope that in upcoming weeks we can utilize our BVA membership and our regional groups in creating opportunities to perhaps speak at schools, community centers, and at VA medical centers and outpatient clinics. Hopefully, it will also be possible to set up display tables outside stores and inside shopping malls, as so many of us have done in the past. This year, the approaching October 15 falls on a Friday. Obviously, White Cane Safety Day events do not have to occur only that day. Many of our regional groups have, in the past, arranged and scheduled them throughout the month of October. The rules this year may be somewhat different and the authorizations/invitations more difficult to secure where there are large gatherings, but your efforts will surely be rewarded. Turning to the next significant holiday following several military branch birthdays, see this issue's Of Note section. The Veterans Day National Committee, of which BVA is a member, chose to center the theme for this year's Veterans Day on the centennial commemoration of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Located at Arlington National Cemetery, the tomb was originally dedicated by the Army on what was then known as Armistice Day, November 11, 1921, with the burial of an unknown service member from World War I. Over the past century, additional unknowns have been buried at the tomb, and the site has become a people's memorial that inspires reflection on service, valor, sacrifice, and mourning. We are yet to learn whether an in-person Veterans Day wreath-laying at the tomb and presidential address at the cemetery's Memorial Amphitheater will actually happen. Last year's event was radically scaled down. Regardless of the upcoming decision on that matter, I plan to reverence the day, just as I believe all BVA members will, in honoring the service and sacrifice of all our nation's veterans, and, on this occasion, with those who have served in Afghanistan most particularly in mind.